What's going on, everyone? This is Slovosh. I wanted to bring you guys a little workaround video for Black Widow. This is something that I don't know if I've seen anyone talk about, or maybe they just don't do it because it's kind of intensive on your hands, I guess. But if you can master this, I feel like it's a better way of moving with Black Widow, and this may apply to some of the other heroes that have bikes. So maybe this is something that people will catch on and start doing. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I just hope this helps out someone. And again, don't grill me if this is retarded, because it kind of feels retarded, but I think it works. So basically what I'm getting at is, and I suggested this in my last video, is that basically her motorcycle has very poor response time to, turn through corners and shit. Like you just can't go where you want to very well. And I think a lot of the other bikes that aren't flying bikes, like I want to say Cyclops, maybe like Blade, all the people whose bikes aren't flying or they don't have a flight move, this will help those type of characters, I'm hoping. And then also Black Widow's got a really short roll. So like if I roll down here, that's all the farther it rolls. If I go way down here, it still rolls the same distance. So, and her roll costs quite a bit of spirit. It does keep you stealth, so that's nice. But if you're trying to get somewhere in a hurry, right now with 1,000 movement speed on all the free travel powers, you really want to try to use those just so you can get to places without being spirit. Because if you just sat here and spammed around like this the whole time, yeah, it's really intensive on your one finger to just keep spamming that kind of thing. Or your right click, whatever you choose to do for your thing. But you see, just me rolling around for a second got me down to half spirit, so I wouldn't last very long. But anyways, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut through the shit, and let's just test this. So the best example I could think of how hard it is to get somewhere with a character that has a poor control bike would be Magneto's terminal. And maybe you're doing these just to farm Magneto. I don't know why the hell anyone would do that anymore, but maybe you're doing this just to get your daily quest for terminals out of the way. And you got to kill Pyro and you got to kill Magneto. So I'm going to do this one time where I just go traveling through the bike to get there. And we'll see how many hiccups and poor banking situations I go through. And I'm not going to intentionally try to make myself worse. I'm for real going to try to get there as quickly as I can. And obviously the maps will be different, but just pay attention to how poorly it banks and how many things you get stuck on, because those fences for characters that don't have jumps or flights, they fuck you up, man. So with no further ado, let's try to get through this. I'm for real trying to control this as best I can. Oh, fuck me, man. This is like impossible. I'm sure most people would probably just run through at this point, but I mean, honestly, you almost have to. You like can't get through there with the bike, but I'm going to put up the big screen here. Let's see where we're going with this. On straightaways, holding it down is definitely the way to go. I think I want to go this way. Not too bad of a bank on that one. Let's see, I got to get up here. A little bit of mix of running and rolling or whatever. Now we can... Okay, so that'd be Pyro. Now we just did the roll up to there. We're gonna run over here. He's invisible or invincible. Okay, so that was one run. We'll go ahead and pop these real quick because I'll need some more room. But you saw how hard it was for me to just stay in the bike and get to where I was going. And sometimes in that type of situation, really almost consider having to go into doing the roll just to get through those cages. And that was actually a fairly nice version of that terminal. I didn't have too many of those cages across. I've had to go over 3 of them at one time in order to get to where I'm trying to go, which is the end of the terminal. And some random, generated pathways, it will give you more than just one of those fences. So that was me going on the bike, and you saw how hard it was to bank through those corners. And that's just an example of how hard it is to take corners and things like that. But I want to show you this, guys. Everyone knows how to click and hold to just direct your character to the direction they want to go, right? So taking that a little further, I have my movement on my second bar. As you can see, I can switch over to bar 2, and this won't work too much longer once they get rid of the second bar, but for now, maybe this will help someone, maybe it won't. But basically, I click and hold to run. I think this is probably how most people move instead of just doing this kind of thing. That just is really intensive on your finger. So you just click and hold, and you can run her where you want to. But then what I like to do is she has an animation where she hops on the bike like that. So that animation, you can see you gain the movement speed of the bike, right? So what I like to do, rather than using it as a dash, you can spam it. So you can basically you can spam it where you don't actually stop moving at 1,000 movement speed, and you can gain a lot more control of her movement abilities. So you can take that and go with it. Okay, so fences are still hard, but you can see how much easier you can get through there. Here's a double. Figures. So you can just keep on the bike, and then you can go the directions you need. I went the wrong fucking way. You can see, I don't think that this bike would bank through there like that normally. So you got that, and it becomes second nature once you get used to it. But that's how I was traveling quite a bit, actually. So yeah, that's basically my workaround for her bicycle. So here's a good example. If I just want to, maybe I suck at driving bikes, but if I wanted to go from just a loop right around here, like around this staircase down and back up, for me it's kind of hard, and it's not like I'm a noob or anything. I've played this game for quite a bit of time, but it's still kind of hard to control it around this area. But if you do this, I mean, you can get around pretty damn fast, and I don't think you lose any speed, but you gain a lot of controllability. So basically all I'm doing is I'm holding down that left click, and then I'm spamming the right bumper. Or I mean the right trigger, not right click. What the fuck am I talking about? I've been playing so much Battlefield, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But anyways, guys, that may be better than just doing the bike itself. To try and... Oh, wow, I've actually landed it that time. Look at me go. So, I don't know. It depends on your situation. Try it if you want. It's helped me a little bit. I was doing that a lot in story mode when I was running some random quests, just to bank around corners and get through places faster. And I thought it was quicker. Or not quicker. It's the same speed. It has better handling ability. And maybe this can help out some of the characters that have the shitty handling bikes. That don't fly. So if that helped you guys out, let me know. Leave a comment below. Give a thumbs up. I don't give a fuck. I'll catch you guys next time.